Hey everybody, Mac to Monster, back with Diablo 3, and this time I got my Barbarian up on the chopping block, and just doing the video documentary of him and where he's at, and he actually had some pretty good luck, even though I didn't play him too much. Not that I didn't like him, I just didn't like him in grifts. You kind of just skip over stuff, and then it takes forever to kill a Rift Guardian. This wasn't my playstyle. I liked the Wizard much better. He was really good though for farming up rift stones and doing bounties. Awesome for that. So here's my Barbarian, sitting pretty good. 1.4 million damage, 17.8 million toughness, and let's start with the rings. I am running a Royal Ring of Grandeur. 461 strength, 7% attack speed, 5% crit damage or crit chance, and then reduces the number of items needed for set bonuses by 1. And then I am running a restraint. Don't know why it's really a restraint. It's just the best ring I've found so far. 81 to 183 damage, 593 strength, critical hit damage increased by 46%, 209 cold resistance, and reduce the duration of controlled impairing effects by 35%. Could definitely do it with an upgrade, but you know, it's ancient at least. Haven't found a better ring. Don't know why. Haven't played the guy so much. Probably why. And then I got a Mara's Kaleidoscope, 731 intellect. It's the only kaleidoscope I've been able to find was an intellect-based one, so I'm running it. Critical hit damage increased by 90%, critical hit chance increased by 8%, and prevent all poison damage and heal yourself 12% of the amount prevented. Now, I did have some choices here. I could gain some DPS. Where's my Barb gear? There it is. I thought I had another ring. I guess I didn't. Another amulet. I have no choices. I take it back. I suppose I could plunder my Crusader's amulet, but I don't think that's actually a DPS gain. I think that's a DPS loss because it was an Eye of Itlich. So I went with the safety of the poison. Poison seems to be really hard to deal with as a Barb, especially in higher grifts, because it takes forever to kill Rift Guardians, and if you get Hamlin or a couple other guys, I mean, you just can't stand in their poison. They'll kill you. So that's why I went with the Intellect Amulet. Now, I do have a Bulkathos set, Bulkathos Solemn Vow here. 7% damage, 700 strength, plus 10 maximum fury, 2.4% chance to chill on hit, with 130% crit hit damage gem. The 2-piece set increased fury generation by 10. During Whirlwind, you gain 30% increased attack speed and movement speed. So that's the set bonus. And then I have an Ancient Bulkathos Warrior Blood, which is pretty nice. 934 strength, 896 vitality, and I got a crit hit damage gem in there. I'm sort of waiting for Cube, Ramalali's gift, so I can. Oops, phone just fell. So I can cube it and then re-roll it. Haven't found a cube yet. So for sets, we can start from the bottom. I am wearing Mortal King's Stride. I don't have to. I just have it on because I have the Immortal King's belt. It gives me 2-piece. I do have I can just go over here, the Immortal King's Boulder Breaker. So I can run the IK 4-piece set if I want with the 6-piece set of the Waste set, Wrath of the Wastes. So that's kind of like why the gearing's set up the way it is right now. It's not fully dual wield. So I have the 2-piece Immortal King Stride, the Call of the Ancients last till they die. And then this is 496 strength, 487 vitality, 98 resist all, and increased whirlwind damage by 15%. I have the IK Immortal King's Tribal Binding, 493 strength, 460 vitality, 94 resist all, 14% life. And then if I had the Boulder Breaker, I'd get the 4-piece set, and the 4-piece set would reduce the cooldown of Wrath of Berserker and Call of the Ancients by 3 seconds for every 10 Fury you spend with an attack. Don't really need it right now. Right now all I care about is the Call of Ancients not dying, because I do keep the Call of the Ancients out. And then for the Wastes that I'm running, because I got an Ancient Tacit of the Wastes, 634 strength, 615 vitality, 688 armor. Didn't roll resist all, unfortunately. 191 poison resistance. It's got 280 strength gems in there. I got, unfortunately, only not trifecta, but Ancient Gauntlet of the Waste, 996 strength, 112 resist all, 45% crit hit damage, 9.5% crit chance. I got Curus of the Waste, Ancient, 567 strength, 603 vitality, 15% life, 184 poison resistance. I have Pauldrons of the Waste, Ancient, 623 strength, 112 resist all, reduce the cooldown of all skills by 7%, and increase Call of the Ancient damage by 15%. I have Helm of the Waste, 716 strength, 675 vitality, 6% crit chance, 159 physical resistance on the secondary, and I got a 23% life. I don't really feel a need for the cooldown reduction. And finally I got a Lupuni Prowler, 438 strength, 472 vitality, 7% attack speed, 6% crit chance, and 10% movement. So, gearing's pretty good. For skills, I run Ren Bloodlust. That's just to help burn down RGs. You know, Rift Guardians take forever, so a little extra damage doesn't hurt. I'm running Whirlwind Wind Cheer. That's gain 1 Fury for every enemy struck. Because I'm doing the dual wield. It definitely keeps me full of Fury. Sprint, Run Like the Wind, gives me a little extra tornadoes, a little bit extra DPS. I have tons of Fury to spend, so I can definitely cast Sprint more often, and I don't need to have it last an extra second longer. I'm doing War Cry with Impunity, gives me extra resistances, helps me survive a little bit more in the higher drifts. I'm doing Battle Rage, Marauder's Rage, gives me 15% damage and critical chance by 3% for 120 seconds. And I'm doing Call of the Ancients, Ancient's Fury, gain 4 Fury every time an Ancient deals damage. I'm really never out of Fury. I can change the Call of the Ancients around if I wanted to, especially with higher drifts. I hit so often now. I got Berserker Rage, deal 25% additional damage while near maximum Fury. I got Weapons Master, because I got 2 mighty weapons, I gain 2 Fury per hit. I got Brawler, as long as there's 3 enemies within 12 yards of you, your damage increased by 20%. And I got Rampage, increased strength by 1% for 8 seconds after killing or assisting killing an enemy. This stacks 25%, or 25 times. Alright, I got a 38 drift I'm going to run. I think I've done up to a 44. Let me look at that real quick, actually. 43, what I've run. Probably could run a little higher, just haven't really tried. Especially if I found some better rings, setting myself up a little better. Just really wasn't my preferred plate style. Waller. Not really my preferred play style because you just skip over the packs. You never really kill them. You kill all the trash. This pack I can probably kill pretty easily though. We're just going to skip the yellow to a dead end. Shield makes life easier. Kill off the pack. Let's skip that pack. Speed. Well, poison caught. Couldn't have been poison. I'm immune to it. Must have been the fire trail behind him. Just gonna skip them. I didn't think I picked so high of a drift. I probably should have done as one for the Call of the Ancients. And this is what I mean is the RG is going to take forever. Oh, he got me. Can't believe he got me. Starts enraging at that point. And I almost forgot the gems I'm using. I got a pain enhancer. This one's not even leveled. I got a Tuguk, not even leveled. It's a rank 2. And I got a Gogok of Swiftness, that's rank 17, so that's giving me 67% chance on hit to gain 1% attack speed. The Tuguk is giving me 5% increased damage for 3 seconds after spending your primary resource. This effect stacks up to 22 times. And the Pain Enhancer critical hits cause the enemy to bleed for 1200% weapon damage is physical over 3 seconds. If those were leveled, I could definitely push some higher drifts, but as it stands right now, I never leveled them. Just wasn't my cup of tea. So, hope it helps. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to everybody real soon.